Hello, welcome back to another video of Microsoft Dynamics 365 Finance and Operation. In this video, we'll talk about one assignment, or you can say it as a practice session. So first, in this video, what we'll do, we'll try to understand the problem, what we are going to do in this practical session, or you can also do that after the explanation. Okay. So if possible, try to do it by yourself, and if you are not getting this, then you can take the help from this video series. Okay, so here I have to create a new dialog form. So before that, let me show you the explanation first. We'll click the start button to show you one demo first, then we'll try to replicate this same scenario, and I'll show you one by one, and I'll explain the code as well if you are getting some issue. But remember that try to do it by yourself. As you can see that in our project we have created a menu item. The name of the menu item is Ansari import data via Excel menu. You can see it in the project. Okay, and in this section you can see that we are this is a dialog, basic dialog form. And in the basic dialog form you can take the various types of input item like item ID, item load ID, item number, quantity. So various types of information you can take from the user itself. Also you can take the file as well. Okay, file control. So in this section what we are trying to do, we are taking the input from the user, load ID, item number and the quantity, and after that we are taking a file, Excel file, and from that Excel file we will try to grab all the data and we'll put inside a table. So this is a basic example or the template. You can change this particular basic example to any other standard functionality in Dynamics 365 Financial Operation. So if you'll understand the basic things and all the code skeleton, then you can modify this particular system to a good and standard system which a particular user or particular client can do in their system as well. So for that I have to give here the load ID. For example, here I'll give load ID 0123. I can give the item number like ITM 134 like this one, and I can give the quantity 10, and you can easily see that this is the real value and all these things are actually string value, right? After that what we'll do, we'll browse to select the Excel file from here. Okay, so in the desktop section we have created a Excel file. So if we'll try to open it, you can see that it is containing three different types of column: load ID, item ID and quantity. You can keep multiple rows as well. If you want to insert multiple rows at a time, then you can also copy and paste, and you can change the data from here, right? So what we'll do, we'll select this particular Excel file and then we'll upload it. Okay, once it will upload, you can see that it will show the green bar based on your color selection, whatever you have selected the color, and then we can click on the OK button. Okay, after the clicking on the OK button, you will be able to see this particular information, LO542 record created. So you can also click here to see the result as well, or to see the information as well. Now if you want to see that this particular record created in our system or not, then you can open this particular table, whatever the table we have created, the table we are trying to insert the data. This is one load information table. In this table we are trying to insert the record, load ID, item ID and quantity. Okay, so we'll try to open it by the table browser because we have not created any menu item we have not created any form. Okay, so whenever we have opened that particular table in the browser, you can see the information is showing over here, the item number, load ID and the quantity. So if we'll try to open the Excel file and if we'll try to match that record, you will find the exact record. It's actually loaded. Okay, so you can see that LO452 is there, item number 542 is there, and this is the quantity that I have that is actually has taken. Okay, now if you want to add 2 more 3 records or 4 records, that is also possible. So let me copy the data over here and I'll show you that as well. So as you can see that we have changed this particular data. Now we'll try to insert this in our table. Okay, now one more important thing that you have to remember, that this particular load ID already present. So if you are if you want to give the restriction that if one particular load ID is, if it is present, then from the Excel file it should not import. So you can also do this kind of validation in your code if you actually want. So you can also do this kind of implementation. Also, if there is a, if it's having the same load ID or item ID, and then if it is having the quantity, it's if it is having the multiple row which is matching the load ID and item ID, then you can also add this quantity value and you can insert in a single particular row. You can do that, this kind of operation as well. Okay, but at this point of time, what we'll do, we'll try to run this code once again and I'll show you the data is actually inserting in our table. Also, one more thing I want to mention over here, if you will apply LO 1 2 3 4 here, as well as if you want to do this kind of operation with item ITM 234, for example, if this particular item ID is actually present, or if you for example, if there is a item ID or any other information based on this particular item ID you want to filter out from the Excel file, that is also possible. So based on your choice you can change your logic, and based on this particular data it can be different types of data. So based on this particular data you can grab the data from the other table as well, and you can apply condition, and based on that you can insert the record in different table as well. Not only, it is not only limited to single table, you can insert into the multiple table, and you can apply the different type of logic in while clause if it is required. Okay, so but at this point of time this particular data is not actually, we are not using in our code. Just we have showing that how we can browse the data and you can insert into the table itself. But if you want to play with this particular data, then obviously you can do that, and I'll show you how you can take this data and how you can utilize in your code. Okay, so let me click on the browse and then go to the desktop, and let me select this one, click on update. It will update the upload the Excel file. After that let me click on the OK button so that it can execute perfectly. So you can click on this particular button to see that it is successfully created the record or not, and then after that you can again go to the table and you can refresh the data, and as you can see that each and every record that we have shown in the Excel file, it's actually inserted in this particular table. So I hope it's clear that how we can import the Excel in our system or in Dynamics 365 Finance and Operation. So if you have any question, you can write it in the comment section. We will try to resolve your problem as soon as possible, and from the next video we will try to explore that how I did that and all the relevant items and code I'll try to explain. But before that, if you want to try, please try, then your knowledge will improve. Otherwise you will just see my code and you will just copy and paste that. But I don't want that. You just copy and paste the code without understanding. Okay, so thanks for watching this video. See you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye bye.